Namaste, welcome. This is a short, gentle practice to release tension and reset the nervous system. We won't be needing any props for today's class, so whenever you're ready, meet me here in Vajrasana, or you may choose to sit in any seat of your preference. Wherever you are, place the palms on the lower part of your ribs, fingers facing each other, and then close down the eyes. Noticing the rise and fall of the chest and belly. Taking in the first few moments to help you tune in. We'll start with one cleansing breath. So inhaling through the nose, expand. And then part the lips, let it all go. See if you can make the breath audible now. Deepening the inhales and lengthening the exhales. In and out through the nose. Letting go of any tension we might be carrying. Take 2 more breaths with this awareness. On the next breath, bring your palms in front of the heart, taking a little pause before we start our movement practice. And then slowly release the hands, blink the eyes open, welcome back. We will interlace the hands behind around our low spine, roll the shoulders up and back, and then lengthen the arms and move the bind away from the low back. I'll show you from the side. Stay where you are. See if the heel of the hand can touch. It's okay if you have to bend the elbows. Slightly tuck the tailbone, then open the chest. Feel free to look up if the neck allows. Normal breathing. Another one. And then relax the shoulders, keep the bind, bring the interlaced hands around the left side of your waist. Relax the shoulders. And then drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Observing the stretch in the left side of the neck. Feel free to soften the gaze or close down the eyes. Just breathe. Slowly lift the head back center. We'll take the hands on the right side of the waist and then bring left ear towards the left shoulder. Come back to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Lifting the head back center, releasing the hands, bring the hands back on your legs. We'll do some shoulder shrugs. So inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. As you exhale, press them down. Eyes open or closed. We'll do 4 more. Inhale, chin parallel to the floor. Exhale, press them down. Create space. Last one. Inhale, shoulders move up. And exhale, they move down. Finger pads come on our shoulders. We'll do some shoulder rotations. So let the elbows touch when you bring the hands out in front of you. And then open the elbows wide and down. We'll do 4 more. Inhale up. It's okay if the elbows can't touch. Couple of more. After this round, switch direction. Last one. And release, release. We will come into tabletop. So face short end of your mat. You might be feeling some sensation in your ankles. You can tap the feet down. And then curl the toes here. Knees underneath the hips, wrist underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide and flow through few rounds of cat and cow. On the inhale, arch the spine. On the exhale, tuck the tailbone round. Continue for a few more rounds, following the pace of your breath. Making sure we are taking the inhales completely. And then when you exhale, you're letting go of the breath fully. Not holding on to anything. Last round, on the inhale, arch the spine. Pause here. Do not hold your breath. You don't have to have a very deep arch in the low back. Squeeze the shoulder blades for one more breath. And on the exhale, tuck the tailbone. Bring your chin to chest. Press the floor away. Hold here, normal breathing. Last breath. And then release the pose, sit back and bring the legs out in front of you. Extend the legs long. You can shake out the legs up and down, side to side a little. And then we'll do Janu Shirshasana. So bend the left knee, place the left foot inside the right thigh, or if the right hamstring is feeling tight, you can slide the foot under to give you some assistance. Flex the right toes, inhale, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, begin to walk your hands forward. Hold on to whatever you can find. You can hold on to your ankle, shin. And if the foot is within reach, go ahead and grab it. And then slowly begin to let go. Ease into the pose. We don't find our deepest expression right when we get in the pose. We slowly find it with our breath. Allow the back to round, chin towards the chest. Last breath. We rise up and we will go on the other side. So extend the left leg long, right knee bends, open the right knee to the side, place the foot, flex the left toes, inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, begin to walk the hands forward. Even if the foot is not within reach, you still try to flex the toes. And doing our best to press the back of the left leg into the mat, even though it's not touching. Surrendering here, breath by breath. On the next inhale, slowly rise up. Extend the right leg long, shake out the legs. We'll come into butterfly. So soles of the feet touch. So you'll make a longer diamond if the knees are way high, or keep the heels close to the ground if the knees can come close to the mat. Wherever you are, begin to flap the knees up and down. Stay here for another 15 seconds or so. Nothing extreme, just some movement. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, fold. Letting go of any tension from the shoulders. Breathe into your hips, your inner thighs, without forcing anything. We try to find space. Last breath. Slowly rise up. Bring the knees to a close. Come in the middle of the mat and go ahead and lay down on your back. Let's hug the knees to the chest. Palms can rest on the shins. Gentle rocks. And then we'll take a twist here. So place the feet down on the mat. Right thigh come on top of left. Scoot the hips a little to the right. Drop the knees to the left. Arms can come in a T if you have the space, or cactus. Option to turn the head over to the right shoulder. Close down the eyes. Breathe. Soften in the upper back. Another breath. Bring the head back center first, then lift the knees. Uncross the legs. You would have to readjust the hips, probably left leg on top of right. We scoot the hips to the left, drop the knees to the right. Then option to turn the head over to the left shoulder. Last breath. Bringing the head back center. Then the knees. Uncross the legs. Let's take one more pose before Shavasana. So knees to chest. You can just squeeze the legs towards the chest, or lift the head, neck and shoulders for Purnvayu Muktasana. Full windbreak pose. Squeeze here. Give yourself some love. On the next inhale, squeeze as tight as you can. Exhale to release. Lower the head down. Extending the legs long for our final resting position. Feet as wide as the mat. Let the ankles play open. Now you can rest the hands next to you, or place the palms on the lower ribs. like we did in the beginning of the class. Whatever feels good. Completely letting go. Nothing to achieve here. Just space to slow down and come back to yourself. Shavasana. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. We'll see you next time.